the police think maybe another person was involved in the shooting, possibly driving the gunman to the supermarket where the shooting rampage took place, and they believe that this man could be a man in his 50s, the man who dropped him off, and he's considered to be a potential accomplice. So they're still looking for that person, and of course we know a little bit more now about the 22-year-old Jared Lochner, who is the main suspect. He is the alleged gunman in that shooting rampage. We know that he was, according to the sheriff, according to the sheriff, mental health issues, I quote, and we also know that his political views are somewhat a little bit confusing. His favorite books were, on the one hand, Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler, but also the Manifesto of the Communist Party. So a very confusing personality. His politics were not clear, but he did post some messages on YouTube indicating that he had some sort of anti-government philosophy.
Now, the shooting of the Congresswoman has rocked Washington. What effects do you think that could have politically?
Well, first, very concretely, nothing is going to happen next week in Washington in Congress. The new Republican majority has decided to suspend all the activities of Congress as they're really trying to figure out how to deal with what just happened in Arizona. And now there are also other consequences for mainstream Republicans. For example, Sarah Palin, just a few days ago, she had a map on her website with a target list of Democratic candidates that she thought needed to be voted out. And on that target list was Gabrielle Giffords, and the map was very graphic with actually crosshair symbols on some of those constituencies. So that is the kind of rhetoric some people say, especially Democrats, say that is really not a constructive type of rhetoric to have right now in America, and could contribute to the deterioration of the political discourse, which has become increasingly violent here in the United States. So far, that violence was mainly verbal violence, but of course, now a lot of people worry that other people could start taking their guns and shooting at people they don't agree with.